You would think some professionalism at his fucking
Niggas,
job.
you don't even want to know how much I pay this guy.
How much you pay this guy?
He
Money.
can pay his rent. Okay, that's all I'm saying. In
That's
Chicago,
what? He lives with me. He doesn't pay me any rent.
Crash say you're so he's not even
What
paying
the
rent.
fuck? You don't even pay
You don't
rent?
even pay rent?
I don't know where the fuck you're gonna get it from. I want half of that by tonight. Or I don't know where the fuck you're sleeping, but you're editing this video and then you're getting the fuck out.
Has he been pitching in for food at least?
No, this fat ass fucking eats everything, fucking piece of shit.
Welcome back to the Lemme Dink podcast. Whether you're at home, at school, or at work, put us on. Just turn off your brain and let us dink about our crazy takes.
Let me think.
Yes, sir. Oh yeah, we're just recording this because we forgot to record the intro. So go on to the podcast now. Go.
Oh, is that the one with that trailer with the guy with the red glasses and then he?
Yeah. He's like, what kind of American?
Yeah. Fuck that guy.
Dude, that movie was so terrible, but just the concept is pretty like crazy to think about. Like,
It's pretty realistic.
yeah.
It's crazy to think that out of a lot of dystopian movies, like I don't know if
We're
you were a
literally
big.
so close to all of them now.
No, I was gonna say like almost the opposite of like
Test.
you look at Hunger Games, you look at what was the other one? District 9.
That's the one with the aliens.
There was another one. Divergent. There you go. Divergent. There was like a bunch of like.
Oh yeah, that was in Chicago
dystopian-
too.
There was a bunch of dystopian like the future is gonna be war ravaged and all this shit, and it's like the one that we're closest to is kind of like the worst one because it's like kind of based just on race. Like
Which one?
the
Get Out?
Civil War, the movie you're seeing,
That was
like
not based off race.
the guy, he's like, what type of American are you?
He was just asking if you were born in the United States. He didn't care about race. The guy was like, I'm from Georgia. The black guy, he was like, I'm from Georgia. He's like, okay, and you? Hong Kong. Boom. You just shot him because he's like wasn't born in the United States.
No, there was a guy that he was like, oh, I am from the United States or something, and then he was like, but that accent ain't, or he said something like
No,
that.
he said I'm an American. He's like, where were you born? And he's like, well, I became a citizen. Where were you born?
All I'm saying, man, is that if the Civil War goes down, I'm fighting under One Piece flag. That's all I'm saying.
Dude, I remember what's it called? Like as a kid, being like, dude, if we ever got into a war with Mexico, I can't fight on Mexico's side, dude. America's too strong.
Oh, so you would be like you would be intimidated by the American power and fight under it instead.
I mean, I would want to fight under the American power. I would always want to be like part of the good guys. But that's the thing, like the revolution, like we can't just let Trump kick out all the immigrants and let him take the power because he's just kind of like jumping in and like taking over the most powerful country in the world. Like we just gave him the keys and now he's like trying to keep the keys. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? Like we built this car over like hundreds of years, and he's only supposed to have the keys for 4 years, and it feels like he's gonna try and keep them for longer. If that makes sense.
I don't know if he's gonna go further because that's what people are saying, right? That he's gonna try to invoke some type of war.
He's gonna do war with Venezuela, which we've never had any conflicts with prior.
Yeah, why is that based on anything? Yeah. Why are we going to war with Venezuela? Like, I literally have no idea.
The oil reserves.
Well, like that's like the obviously, but like, what are they saying? Like, what is Venezuela doing to us that we're like we gotta attack them?
Nothing. Literally, they're
right?
They're saying that they're trafficking drugs, but Colombia traffics more drugs to the U.S. than Venezuela. But I don't know why they're only targeting the ones from Venezuela.
Because they're ass.
I literally saw a post that they're like, yeah, they're doing this many, they're trafficking this much pounds of like. We're estimating this much, and then someone like, yeah, this same study also showed that Colombia does 98% of the trafficking. Why are we only focusing on Venezuela's coastline?
Also, like, I don't know. Maybe this is a non-American way of thinking, but in terms of like what's more detrimental to like the United States, if we were to put on a ballot, right, for every American, in the next elections or whatever, besides like people that we want to nominate, if it's like, do you want us to put our resources against fighting drugs or against fighting child predators? I feel like the majority of America, me at least, I would vote for the child predators. Like, yeah, you know, I if we have some money left over, let's take care of some of this drug stuff happening over here. But like, why are we?
People are voluntarily taking drugs.
Why are we ignoring the fact that the president of the United States potentially could be involved in like one of the largest networks of human trafficking? But we're gonna go to war with Venezuela over what? Drugs?
Drugs. Also, by the way, Why don't well, like it's not like they're coming over here and like shoving drugs down people's mouths.
Yeah, that's another. That's one thing I hate about the American, the way that like if you go on the news, right? They're
Yeah,
like, and they're bringing the drugs here. It's not like drug traffickers are coming over here and they're like, you, come here.
take these drugs.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you smoke this. Do it. Do what I say. It's like no. It's like they bring it over here and then whatever, all types of people. Because you got to also look at like the. I'm pretty sure if you look at like different groups of people and like uh uh the drugs that different groups of what's that called, a profession, there you go, the
oh,
different group drugs that different professions use. I'm pretty sure that stockbroker alongside roofers, which is probably a very distinct contrasting demographic, they both probably use a fuck ton out of like cocaine and shit
mm,
to like be able to get through the working day for each profession, right? They're not forcing each one to do it. They're in a profession where it kind of like, whatever it, to
just
them it
helps you get through the day.
requires,
Yeah,
yeah, it requires them to do it, but it's not like no one's forcing them to do it. It's upon them to do that or whatever. Marijuana, dude, marijuana, everyone knows, everyone, and basically everyone and their mom knows that that shit is not actually dangerous for you. The only reason at this point that it's still like illegal in some places at this point is literally just because the states want to make money off of it. That's
yeah,
literally the only reason why. They just want to be able to make the most, that they want to be able to ones that regulate it.
yeah,
If you're doing like these drug deals like late at night at the park, no taxes, the state doesn't see it, it's all in cash. They hate that because they don't get a piece of it. That's the real reason why they hate it. It's not because marijuana is a super bad class 5 illegal drug. That's it's literally like the safest thing. If anything, it's probably even safer than alcohol. But the only reason why is once again because of the taxes, because you can tax beer and shit like that. You can tax what's it called, things like prescription over the counter like drugs. But then once you get into things like, well, I mean, oxycontin and shit like that is nothing to play with, but like at the same time, it the only reason why any of that is illegal for the most part is just because of the drug companies want to make more money. That's literally it. That's literally where we're at in America. America was supposed to be like this shining thing of like capitalism does work, and like you're supposed to like get, for every um like bead of sweat that you were sweating while you were trying to get to this mission, to this like your dedication, your mission, your end point, like you should be able to wring out that sweat and then get every single bead back that you sweated over and that you deserve, right? But the
yeah,
way that we've like that it's evolved to, it's basically more so just like the companies are just utilizing all the laws and the influence that they can and the lobbying with the politicians and all that to make sure that their companies are making the most like every year. And that's a fucking problem. You were already seeing this in other industries that like have nothing to do with politics. um Xbox, right? I was talking to
yeah.
my other boy about this. Xbox is gonna die pretty soon, like the gaming
Really?
company,
Why?
because dude, every like the a thriving company, quote unquote, right, would be a company that every year they get more money, more profit, more revenue than the year before. But then how do you do that? Like every year, yeah, you can make a new game, make sure you promote it and everything. But like, there's no way to have a banger that's better than the game before every single year. So what a
Yeah,
lot of companies are doing, they're starting to do these things like microtransactions. They're starting to do things like DLCs. They're starting to do things like sequels. Taking a game that really should be like one solid game and they're making it into like three just to be able to like sell more. A lot of the consumers are getting fucking tired of it, and even though in terms of like a company standpoint you are supposed to be striving to like get as much money as you can, it's
yeah,
gone to a point where that's become the priority, so that everything else it's kind of like crumbled underneath it. Now there's no loyalty for longtime Xbox users, because now all the games are cross platform. Also the quality of Xbox games.
yeah.
When was the last time that you've heard of an Xbox game actually being good? Never. The quality isn't there, the dedication isn't there, the loyalty isn't there. It's just all about in America.
There's a new Gears of War, but
uh,
I don't even think it's exclusive to Xbox anymore.
exactly. It's like the greed in America has just gone to a point where it's just like literally everyone's mindset, I feel like, is just get the bag, just get the bag. Like fuck
Yeah.
everyone else, just
I
get the bag.
I learned that the reason why
Which
that
I
happens.
give us money, please.
Yeah, give us just get the bag. Hey, we will. I always think about like podcasts that like have like these stupid ass like ads, and I'm like, why would I feel like I would have some integrity, but then like I also don't know how much they're getting paid.
Dude, right? I
Yeah,
think about that because sometimes I hear like
yeah.
people slip and they're like, yeah, just do a quick raid ad for 5,000, and I'm like, you sold your soul for five
It doesn't even seem
thousand.
like that much,
That's what I'm
especially.
saying. I'm
Yeah,
like, bro, like I'm not trying to scoff at 5,000, but like,
yeah.
let's
Well,
say
that no, okay. Raid Shadow Legends, that's whatever. But I'm talking about.
I'm talking about some
I'm
real
talking about like when
degenerate
I'm talking
shit.
about when like people like advertise like sports betting stuff. Like that's
Uh
like so much worse in my opinion.
okay, yeah, I am against betting, but here's my thing with that.
Yeah.
Because there was someone who had a take on that. I think it was on the Clueless podcast or whatever. There was a guy that was like, and if you're someone who hates me just because you hear that I do gambling sponsorships, but you know nothing else about me, fuck you. Because if you actually look at my content, I do things like Pokemon openings. I do things like CS:GO case openings. So if you look at my content, it's actually a lot of initial like internally it's a lot of gambling, even though it's just not money. So when he was saying it, he was like, there's some content creators that definitely are just trying to go and they're just trying to get the bag, but there's other people who are like, it's almost made for them. Like almost like you wouldn't get mad at like um someone who reviews food to take like a sponsorship from Prime or Lunchly and review that on their thing, because like that's what they do.
Oh
But if you
yeah,
see like a guy, a person who like who posts like toy reviews and then they do like a Prime or
yeah.
like a Lunchly
Or even
sponsorship and they're
sports
reviewing
betting.
it, it's like you just sold out just because you wanted to make money.
Yeah, I mean I only listen to comedy podcasts, so that's what I'm like. Okay, the sports betting, like
Oh, yeah,
that's what
I
I
get it
mean. Yeah, I
exactly.
don't listen.
Well, even with that though, there are some podcast that I feel like that does fit with, like Legion of Skanks. I feel like it definitely, Matt and Shane's Secret Podcast definitely
That's who
fits
I was
that.
talking about. That I don't like. Why would they even sell? I just personally think that like sports betting is just like bad for people in general. Like not even that it's like a um like selling out your soul. Like I don't like it's not that you're selling out. I mean I guess it is technically selling out, but like that's like morally just like people are like losing like life savings, and I just feel like ethically it's like terrible to take in like sports betting money in my opinion.
Uh yes, unless
Unless it's ten
unless
thousand
someone wants to put
dollars.
us say something in the DMs. But okay, then how much? What's your max? What's your minimum? Let's just say tomorrow we someone from a sports betting company does hit us up and they're like, "Hey, we saw the content. We love to sponsor. Be your first sponsor.
Yeah,
10K."
10K for like our 30 viewers.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's nobody watching.
You don't have to say that, man. You could listen,
Oh, sorry,
man.
sponsorships. We have plenty of audience that
Yeah.
actually watch.
Jesus
They watch
Christ.
in person at a bar.
We
We actually
have
have
one
tens.
video over 100
We have tens
views,
of thousands
so
of viewers actually in person that
fuck
they're
with you,
not
boy.
not tracked online. But
Okay. Let's just say in the perfect world, we had at least 1,000 subscribers.
yeah,
Every video we get like a decent viewership every time.
we do get a no. Yeah, that's the thing.
We get a loyal. What do we call them last time?
Sponsors
The
out
loyal
there.
18.
We have the loyal 17.
Yeah, we have the loyal 17.
We have the loyal 7. I mean, no, actually, we've been getting pretty much 30 every time. I think what's
Hell
happening
yeah.
when we get less than 30 is that like 10 people just were like really swamped at work or something.
That's what I'm saying. Also,
Yeah,
leave in the comments down below. Nobody ever does it. Fucking someone do it, please. Leave in the comments down below if you guys would want us to post episodes on the end of the week or the beginning of the week. Because I
yeah,
did notice that. I feel like a lot of podcasts post at the beginning of the week.
yeah,
And I mean, hey, if you guys like us, you fuck with us, you comment down below. We'll interact with it. We'll change the
yeah.
schedule just for you.
You would think that somebody would comment by now. They're like
Dude,
everybody's too shy to go first.
that's what I'm saying,
You guys
bro.
are too shy to comment first. Is that what's going on?
If you guys comment, like, you guys are getting in when Bitcoin is all the way down
Yeah,
here,
all the way
bro.
down here.
Because guess what? When we're up here, we're gonna remember the fucking guy who commented, "I love you guys," blah blah, or that guy
Yeah,
looks
that
gay,
guy's probably
whatever,
gonna, that
man.
guy's probably gonna be like the guy who ends up being like our producer.
Bro, if
That's
you
yeah.
guys want to be a
If you guys
producer
want
in
to, dude, if you
Chicago,
guys have to invest right now. I don't think you guys realize that we're gonna be like blown up in like 5 years, and whoever like our first like fan is gonna be our producer.
that's it. Go and get your
Yeah,
mom's purse. Let
get,
me
go and get
pull
your what?
pull out those credit card
Oh,
numbers.
you want them to like pay for our show? I was
Um.
talking about just like the guy that's like in the guy that's never on camera, like kind of like the Jamie. That's a producer.
Oh, I want a third mic.
For the producer, so you can shit on him. Why do they always? Why does the
Not
producer?
just shit on them. Just talk to
The
him. I don't want
producer
to have
always
like a
gets shit on.
silent guy in the room.
But nah, they have to be. Generally, it's like they're always silent. It's like you kind of talk to them like maybe like 10% of the time, maybe.
Nah, I like it when you ask them a question like,
Well, then just be on.
"Is
They
that
might as well
ready?"
just be a
And
co-host.
there's a delay because they have to get their mic because they never use it. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
ready.
it's ready.
and
Yeah.
and then the host is like, Jesus Christ, some energy, this
Oh
guy.
my god.
Jesus
Jeez,
Christ.
why do I even pay
Hey,
you?
hey, maybe liven it up for the viewers. Maybe Jesus Christ, you would think some professionalism at his fucking
Because
job.
you don't even want to know how much I pay this guy.
How much you pay this guy?
You don't even want to know.
How much you
I
pay
pay
this
him
guy?
too much. I pay
How
him too
much?
much.
More than bad friends
I'll,
money?
I'll just say
Bad
that
friends money
I'll just
or Joe
say
Rogan
he
money?
can pay his rent. Okay, that's all I'm saying. In Chicago,
That's what he lives with me. He doesn't pay me any rent.
Crash say you're so he's not even
What
paying
the
rent.
fuck? You don't even pay
You don't
rent?
even pay rent.
Wait. Stop the
Oh
pod
my
right now. You
god,
pay that guy.
I pay that guy.
That guy has been living with me for like how long have you been? Shut the fuck up. Don't get on mic.
Don't
Don't
get
get
on the
on the
mic.
fucking mic right now.
Turn the
Shut
mic
the fuck
off.
up.
I'm gonna take your mic
Shut
privileges
the
away.
fuck up. How long have you been living with me? 6 months. Okay,
Jesus,
6 months. How much have you been
Jesus.
giving him?
Well, I mean, I can say it off camera, but
How much have you been giving?
I'll say it off camera because that's. I mean, and now I'm just embarrassed.
Okay, we're gonna have this conversation off camera. I want at least half by tonight. I don't know where the fuck you're gonna get it from. I want half of that by tonight, or I don't know where the fuck you're sleeping. But you're editing this video and then you're getting the fuck out.
Has he been pitching in for food at least?
No, this fat ass fucking eats everything. Fucking piece of shit. Fuck you, bitch.
Bro, you're over here
Bitch.
not paying rent, coming in this
Bitch.
bathroom.
But we did have a really good smoke sesh last night.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, he brought the weed though.
roll it like you did last night, and you can stay.
Yeah, hey, okay. At least you'll have
Fuck it.
you'll have a gig like one of Snoop Dogg's guys where he just has a professional roller.
Oh, I'd love
That
to
guy.
get-
I think Snoop Dogg said that guy he gets paid like $70K a year.
Would you want to be that guy, or would you want to be in like Snoop's position to pay that guy?
Well, here's the thing though. That guy rolls. That guy's actually Snoop's getting his money's worth in my opinion because it's not like he's rolling once a day. He's probably rolling like hours and hours worth of a day.
Yeah, that guy's gonna get like arthritis or something.
Yeah.
When he's older.
Yeah.
Oh, well, maybe not because he's smoking weed.
That is a great point. But that's also like you're feeding your own. That's like
The serpent eating its own tail.
yeah, exactly. It's like I won't get arthritis even though because of the weed I'm smoking is gonna stop it. But also like you're also if you didn't smoke weed and roll so much, you wouldn't have that problem.
That man is a living case study. It's
It's
like
like
if he gets arthritis, then weed really isn't that good for
You know-
arthritis.
you know what
but if
it's
he
like?
doesn't, it's like holy shit, everybody smoke weed.
it's like trying to learn to swim real good so that you don't drown. Just don't go in the pool then.
It's like when my girlfriend tells me that she wants a hammock, and I tell her that I want 2 trees.
This is probably gonna go up like 2 weeks later, but
Dude,
I just posted that reel like literally before I left the house before coming over here. So if you guys go on my Instagram account, you guys see that reel.
yeah. What's your Instagram account?
It's
Pop yourself up. You gotta
real-
practice this, man.
I gotta
Shout
practice.
yourself up. Okay, let's
Dude.
pretend. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Everybody shut the fuck up. Here we are with the comedian from Chicago, Carlos Rico.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you've been going off in the comedy, Chicago comedy scene.
Yeah, I'm blowing up. Yeah.
A lot of open mics. We've been seeing a lot of your reels lately.
Yep.
Oh, for anybody that isn't aware, this is Carlos Rico, the comedian from Chicago,
This
Southside.
me. That
Go
me, that
ahead
me,
and
Southside.
shout yourself
Represent,
out.
represent.
Any of your socials, anything you want to
Yeah,
shout
yeah.
out?
My name is Carlos Rico, and you can follow me on Instagram at Real Carlos Rico. And also, I have a podcast called the Lemme Dink podcast. If you guys can check that out on YouTube.
That's all you got? You only got Instagram and a podcast?
We're on TikTok.
Oh,
Yeah.
ladies, what's the TikTok handle?
Lemme Dink.
Oh, ladies, you hear that? Are you single?
No.
Oh, ladies, boo. Straight or gay?
Straight.
Are you sure?
I've sucked
You
one
hear
dick.
that?
Okay, I've sucked
You
one
hear
dick.
that?
Okay,
You
I
hear
was
that?
one dick. One dick.
Gasp from the audience.
I'm
Ooh.
still straight though.
This
I
is
kept
this
my straightinity.
is this gonna be anywhere in your new book titled Dicks and Me?
Dicks and me.
Dicks
My
and Me.
journey in Chicago.
And it's
My
you.
my journey, my comedy journey. How I got to where I am.
It's you in a suit in on the front page, and there's just
Just like this, and there's like dildos falling
yeah,
from the
all
background.
around. You're in an office, a really nice looking office, but there's dildos on all those shelves and shit.
Yeah. My,
Dicks.
my my accolades, all my achievements, my comedy awards, but it's just like the biggest trophies are dildo shaped ones.
Dicks, dicks, and dicks.
Dicks and dicks. That's my second book actually. Yeah,
Oh, the sequel.
the sequel. Yes.
I read the what's the prequel then?
The prequel, the
Yeah,
precum,
the pre.
the precum.
Genius.
Genius. I know. I know. I do this for a living now. So
Can you just run me through your
wait, sorry. I really want to hope this is recording because that'd be so stupid. This would suck.
No!
I'll just double check. Okay, it's recording.
Oh, okay.
Jesus, that would have been so scary.
I mean,
we
we
didn't.
still.
We didn't record an intro. We had to record one later and just add
Oh
it in.
shit!
But
What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Lemme Dink
Big
podcast.
podcast. Yeah.
Whether you're on the way to work, on the way to school, just got a couple hours, minutes, days to kill. Boot up that Lemme Dink a podcast playlist marathon. Go
Yeah, I
ahead,
was
listen
gonna say,
to
how
us
long
for
have you guys been
hours.
listening already? You guys have been listening to it for like 23 minutes, 20, 22.
Some
Depends how much we cut out from the beginning.
Jarvis, tell me.
20, 20, around 20.
Yeah, 21, 24. Sometimes episodes feel like we will be recording, and then I'll look down and it'll be like 5 minutes. And sometimes I'll look down and it'll be like an hour and 26 minutes has passed by. And I'm like, what the fuck? How?
How do we get to, yeah,
I don't even know what we taught. Like,
how we fill the space?
yeah, because we started this kind of serious, and then now we're over here talking about dicks, dicks, and dicks. I don't
Dicks, and
hate
dicks.
it. I'm just,
I like the dicks, and dicks part. I kind of don't like when we get serious because then it's just like I feel like we lose the audience. But what I don't
oh,
know. What do
okay.
you guys? Do you guys like the seriousness?
Dude, for real. The reason, give you guys some backstory. The reason why I feel like I at least wanted to be a part of this little podcast journey for a little bit is because whenever I was at work and whenever I would love listening to podcasts, and I actually really liked when they would talk about serious stuff. But the only thing I didn't like personally, and I think that's what it kind of drove me to um
Yeah.
help start this podcast, was because I hated when my, like, let's just say, debating if the, I don't know if you remember the meme from all those years ago, was like blue or gold.
Uh huh.
And like, if no one includes a really important like fact about it,
Yeah.
about how like that's supposed to be
An optical illusion.
exactly how it's supposed to be an optical illusion, I hate that. And it makes me like want to be in the conversation to include that. So just to contradict what you're saying, I actually really like when like podcasts will get serious. I like when
So
when
wait,
podcasts
sorry,
get
what you're
serious
saying is
or they
that
have drama.
you're saying to me that you started a podcast because you wanted to state your opinion.
Isn't that why everybody fucking starts a podcast?
No, I
Nobody
mean,
was listening to me in
no,
my real life,
I'm just,
so I made people
I
listen.
made you. You are my spawn.
You guys,
You
all
are
of you,
forced to listen to me.
if you can hear this, I must scream and I have no mouth.
Says the guy wearing a freaking VR mask. How do you know this isn't all a figment of your imagination?
For real. No, because I just checked and Let Me Think is on the top of the charts in YouTube leaderboard.
Yes, this really is VR. Then you're living in a fantasy world, my friend.
No, it isn't.
Sorry to tell you.
These are real boobies.
All right, I've been reprogrammed. I guess I can't say stuff that takes you out of reality anymore.
What's the one thing that if AI takes off on your phone that you can't type it, you would be really mad?
I can't type it.
Yep.
What do you mean?
Like I don't know if you've ever like you can't post anything on social media that will have like a slur on it. Like if once it's written down and it gets detected, it gets taken down, right? What's a one word that's not even a slur? That's just like AI. Like we get to a dystopian
What would
point.
what word would I wish that we can keep forever?
Yeah, basically.
Um, I hope we can keep pussy. I think I feel like people are gonna be like, you can't say that. We use either vagina or cooch.
Pussy. Yeah, pussy is a pretty good one.
Yeah.
Because you could also use it as like, look at this fucking
As like a yeah,
pussy.
it's insult. I
Yeah.
personally I don't like saying pussy as like a when referring to vagina. I'd rather say cooch because cooch just sounds
Oh,
funnier.
really? I like to say coin slot.
Coin slot, that's a good
Yeah.
one.
I like that.
The
Yeah.
coin slot. I
Because if the girl looks at
because it
you
tastes like
and they're
metal.
like, oh. Because, no, I was going to say, because the girl looks at you and she's like, it's not a coin slot. Then, she's a whore.
Oh yeah. Do you think she takes pride in it not being a coin slot?
Because I've,
How many coins you get stuck in there?
that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, if you've, like, there's some girls where, like, you look at them. I gotta stop talking about sex on the podcast. Okay, this will be this
You
episode.
ever
This will
go
be
to
my
it?
only one. When sometimes you look at a girl and it'll be like it'll be like a line literally, and then you look at another girl and it's just like, what the fuck is that? Fucking Hiroshima or some shit. It's like, okay, that's it. That's all I had to say.
That's yeah, good. Good thing you stopped there, dude. You just
All I had to say.
just ragging on women's vaginas, dude. If we had a women audience, dude, they'd be like, okay, I'm gonna stop watching this.
If these kids
forever.
could read, they would be mad.
Yeah, dude, we just kind of yeah, we just any women audience we had of the faithful 17, they're gone.
Nah,
They're
if they're
gone.
listening to us, they have to have a little bit of thick skin. I like to think that there's women out there that can take a joke.
Shut up. I like how you said it like
Damn
that.
it.
I like how yeah, you're not helping yourself at all. You made it seem like but they're
I'm
definitely
an ally.
but I know that women can't take a joke, but of the few percentage that do, and they're listening to this podcast.
All right, guys. I'll go to the Monday open mics.
Keep your VR podcast. Keep your VR mask on, dude.
Oh yeah, for real. It's
Stay
not
in
me,
that
guys.
reality.
It's the VR.
It's the VR.
It's the VR.
It's
I've
the
been in
VR.
way too many chat rooms. guys.
Meta's been feeding him this dystopian world where women are inferior.
That's gonna be crazy if people create a software where they can see what the people in VR are like, what they should be looking at. So let's just say I
They
was in
should
like
be looking at.
let's just say I was in the VR right now, right? Like
Yeah.
whatever, like on YouTube. What if they can hack it so they can see my basement and everything while I'm looking at the VR thing? You get what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, I don't think those are.
Be a lot of like RVs and shit.
They could they can totally do that if those were cameras, but I don't think they are cameras. The
These?
stuff. Yeah,
They're not cameras?
no, they're like sensors.
Oh.
So they don't record. What you're actually seeing through the mask is just like it's just kind of like the peephole, like at the doors.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
What if we had to wear goggles like this? Oh,
All the time. Oh, dude, imagine the government like we had to wear our goggles like all the time. Wear your goggles or you go to jail. Like the cops like come in, she's like, you're not wearing your goggles today.
okay, people might be like, yeah, that's such a stupid thing, bro. Like
That's gonna
5 years ago, we had to
yeah.
all cover our mouths, our
Masks.
orifices.
Yeah. Orifices.
What if the fucking
I love that word.
sun?
Orifices.
What if it explodes, but we start preparing in advance, and then we do create goggles that can survive having withstanding an Earth with no outside light,
Yeah.
and then that becomes a thing. It's not like cops are telling you like, oh, where's your visor? It's
Yeah.
more like, put your visor on, or you're gonna fucking die.
Yeah. Put your visor.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, like they start like convincing people that like the visor kind of keeps you alive.
Like the Eskimo people, you know how like when you're in Antarctica, you have
Yeah.
to wear those sunglasses so that your eyes don't get fucking blinded
Yeah, we got 1 minute.
from the reflection of the sun.
Yeah.
Like, if we all start wearing goggles, then I think people are gonna get tricked to a point that like it's over. No type of revolution would ever be
Yeah.
uh um possible, just because people, in my opinion, right, people sight is the one thing that can get so many people, bro. There's so many people in VR, we've seen this, that are like, if you just change your voice and choose an avatar that's a girl, like
Yeah.
people are convinced you're an actual girl, and they'll like go and
Yeah.
flirt with you and shit, like treat you like a girl.
Yeah.
All you had to change was your voice
Yeah.
and your
And your
appearance
avatar.
online. Like nothing about you in real life was changed. All
No.
you did was just change your appearance, and somebody was like, "Hey, you want to go in the other room?" It's like, oh, like that's all it took.
Yeah.
And then imagine generations of that.
Yeah.
Yo, we're cooked. We're absolutely cooked.
Well, that's
No
the thing,
way.
though. I think in the future, people aren't going to care about gender. It's just going to be like, you're girly. You know what I mean?
I
I don't think
I
there's gonna.
hope.
I don't think there's gonna be gender in the future. It's just gonna be like do what you want.
But what about reproduction? You think we're
Uh,
gonna get to a point where, like, if two people, like, let's say a girl and a girl wanted to, they can mix their DNA. I mean, we're
yeah,
there, right? We can. They can
yeah,
mix their DNA and just
yeah,
have still kids.
yeah, yeah. There's lesbian couples who don't who theoretically shouldn't be able to have a baby together, but they can now, which is pretty cool. And one of them can carry the baby as well.
Basically the same shit.
It's basically the same shit. Yeah. All right. We'll see you guys in the next clip.
Shot, 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 shot.
Shot, 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 shot,
I
shot,
hate
shot.
6ix9ine. I don't know who has to hear
Oh,
that.
is that his phrase?
Yeah, okay. This is. I'm gonna start
Okay,
some
but
beef. I'm starting some beef.
he's a Mexican though. We kind of have to give him some grace
I'm
at
starting
least.
beef with other Mexicans. That's it,
That's
bro.
exactly you're feeding into the stereotype. You
I don't
realize that?
care. I don't care. I will feed into the stereotype
Every
this one
time a
time.
Mexican goes up, it's always another Mexican trying to tear him down.
Okay, well, this is what pisses me off. Okay,
Right, going right into it.
I will go right into it. Okay, chicos toxicos. Another big. Well, not another. They're way bigger than us, but
We're there another big podcast.
On the same level.
We're on the same level.
No, but they
yeah.
are huge.
Should
Huge.
collab.
We should. They are huge Hispanic YouTube channel.
Yeah.
They have every single one of their the three guys, Felipito, Diego, and Brandon. They each have their own socials, their own YouTube channels. They recently posted a podcast where they were like they went on I don't know if you've seen that famous gambling guy, Mike Malajek. Mike, the guy who has like a bunch of face tattoos.
Oh yeah.
So they went with him. They went on his stream and they pooled 5,000 and they said that they were gonna bet with him. They're gonna give him ownership over the money and whatever he doubles it to or whatever, right?
Yeah.
He could lose it, win it. They will take that money and give it to a random supporter who buys their hats because they're gonna do another hat drop soon.
Yeah.
So they did that. They go with him on stream. He turns 5,000 into 16,000.
Oh wow.
So they're gonna give that out. And here's what pissed me off with it is that while they do that, they're also gonna do another giveaway. Which when it says that, it's like wow, like they're doing giveaways. It's like that's good, especially if they're gonna be helping the Hispanics. But what I hated was that they were gonna do the other giveaway for the LA Dodgers. And the reason why I hate that, and I will support the stereotype of a Mexican going against another Mexican, is for shit like this, where you got uneducated motherfuckers. And it's not that I'm even trying to go against you just in terms of intelligence, but if you just do the minimal amount of research, you realize that the LA owners,
the Dodgers owners,
the LA Dodgers owners, he is not only profit, he's gaining revenue from what's it called, the ICE detention centers that are holding a lot of Mexican people, but also the fact that he's also profiteering from the software that they're trying to implement to be able to track like anti-ICE protesters and stuff like that. So while you think you're doing like a big thing for like the Hispanic community, if you just do a little bit of research, you realize that you're actually giving more money to the people that are actually against like Mexican people as a whole. Not just like one or two. No, it's like as a whole. So I don't know. That just pissed me off a little bit. Like
when I think I don't know how much money it is, but I know there was like a significant amount of money that the Dodgers owner that he invested into the Trump campaign, which is crazy. But not only that, but the Chicos Toxicos, that whole like giveaway thing, that's a scam.
They are scamming you.
I mean, think about it. They put in $5,000 and they made it to 16,000. That's not that part's not like I'm sure that actually happened, and I'm sure they are going to give it to an actual subscriber. But when you put it behind a paywall, like buy my hats, and they have like millions of people like following them, like even if they had like each one of their followers donate $1. They just made $1 million.
Or no, maybe it wasn't buying the hats. Maybe it was from commenting on the next video. Maybe I got that one wrong.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Maybe I got that one wrong. But they are having a hat drop on the 17th. I don't remember. But I look because their hats are nice. I'll give it to them. I like their hats.
Yeah.
I went on to see how much they were, bro. Those bitches are $70.
Yeah.
I mean, they do have like
they're what's it called? I think that's a reasonable price.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
They do have like the embezzlement.
Yeah, they have crazy
tags.
Crazy customization. The reason they're $70 is because it's a lot of customization, but I'm sure I'm sure they had like a lot of time put into it to get them right before they actually put them into production, and
Hmm.
like all that samples, all the different samples and stuff cost a lot of money. But I can't even imagine how many they already like produced.
Oh yeah, there's a limited amount. I
Yeah,
forgot what they said, but I mean, also around these days to be putting it at $70, man. Oh no.
I mean, I'm sure it's a high quality hat.
True,
Yeah,
true. I'm
but
just
yeah,
saying
it probably cost them like $30, probably like $30 to $20 to make the hat.
because besides that, everything else I support them. I love what they
Yeah,
do. They have a slogan on their channel. They say Hispanics can do it too. A lot of their videos are based on like let's do something that like you would see like on a white like content creators page,
yeah,
but let's just do it either on us or trying to do the reverse.
yeah,
So I remember one of their like videos that was blowing them up at the time was that they had a cameraman named James and he's a white guy,
yeah,
and they've like videoed him like he has to take the bus whenever like he has to meet up with them to shoot their stuff and everything, and
yeah.
they noticed, and then they were like, we're gonna do the thing that a lot of
David Dobrik and stuff.
exactly of giving people's cars. I
Yeah,
mean they made it funny too because they instead of going to like a Tesla dealership they went to like old used, like they didn't get him a shitty car but it wasn't brand new.
yeah,
They get him a car and then they surprise him with it and everything, and obviously they're like, yeah, it's usually the white people giving to the brown people, but this time we're gonna switch it up and it's the brown people giving to the white people. Point is, right, I really like the message and everything they got going and everything, but that's the thing, right? I feel like a lot of times when you got like a lot of these, I'll at least like I said a lot on this podcast, I'll at least speak for the Mexicans. When you got like a Mexican like movement, I feel like so often, bro, like you just got to do a minimal amount of research for a lot of the shit that they like spew, and you can like and you can better the outcome for that group of people. So what am I trying to say by that? If you really
just ask yourself a question.
because like that may sound like I just said a whole lot of nothing, but like okay,
Yeah,
if you were to take like a large like everybody that was like gonna vote for let's just say Trump that was Hispanic, right?
yeah,
And you weighted out the options of like yes guys, we understand that this guy quote unquote is gonna be better for the economy and quote unquote he's pro life. We
yeah,
understand that. But if you look on like the scale of things that are good for you and against you, everything else that he's for is against you guys. So
yeah,
if you just do the minimal amount of research, you realize that if you support this guy, it's the outcome is not going to be good for you. If you
yeah,
do that research and you realize that he's not good for you and you don't support him, then the outcome will be much more better for you. And that's all I wanted to say with that is that a lot of times, like I said, just for the Mexicans at least, just do the fucking minimal amount of research and you realize that like you're a lot of times most than not you're supporting the motherfucker who like hates you or like would rather like is actively being like I would not support you.
yeah,
Like why would you support someone that would not support you is
yeah.
basically what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, there's a lot of people who are behind Trump that like if it was the other way around, he wouldn't be like, yeah, this guy's an illegal,
Dude,
like making
AutoZone,
shit
bro.
up.
AutoZone.
What about it?
They those I think Home Depot too.
What?
They backed the Trump administration. They like donated
Oh,
to his
really?
campaign, and it's like,
Yeah, that's crazy.
oh no,
Then there was some guy. I forgot what companies. There's a bunch of companies too that like that donated a bunch of money to like Andrew Cuomo's campaign to get Zoran Mamdani like for him to not win.
yeah,
I
there
think there
was
was like $22 million total that got put into that,
yeah, I read I think like
which
16
doesn't
families,
doesn't seem
right?
like a lot. Yeah, it doesn't seem like a lot of money, but it is crazy that like the 16 families like put their personal money like like 16 million, like $22 million is a lot of money to just give away to hope somebody doesn't win an election.
Yeah,
You know what I
for
mean? It's
real.
like it's not an investment at all.
And then also you got to think about the fact that they're in a, like those people are probably if they're based in what's it called,
New York.
New York, they're most likely American. I doubt a lot of people that are concerned about this issue
Yeah.
directly are like from have their businesses sourced in like Britain or some shit like that.
Oh, right, right, right.
Point of that to say is that
I mean, these are American
if they're
companies.
if they're American companies, have you seen a look at the if you're taking a look at the American economy right now?
Yeah,
A 1 million is probably not like they're not affluent enough to be like fuck it, just $1 million right there. get $22 million just to make sure one guy didn't win. And
Yeah.
then that too, the what were they calling it? The blue wave, where so many Democrats won that it was just like any if you were red, it was like you were getting demolished in
Yeah.
the campaign, the votes, the ballot, the election, everything. It's
I
quite
haven't been.
a sight, people.
Honestly have not been on Truth Social at all this past.
Ever since my guy is losing, I just can't be on there, bro.
It's very sad. The platform is very sad right now. I would say no, but I want to go back and I want to know because I remember when he first won. I think I talked about it last week, but the
Oh, I'm sorry, real quick. Amy Schumer supported him,
who
Andrew Cuomo. That's why I was laughing.
Andrew Cuomo?
Yeah, because I saw like something that was like there was a list of celebrities that
No
were
way, dude.
were publicly endorsing him.
I just watched an hour long like podcast of Come Town where they were just reenacting Andrew Cuomo's like sexual allegations, like all the different stuff he did. So it's just like so funny to think about like how many things Come Town like I heard like the different stuff they did, and then Amy Schumer's like, yeah, I'll back that guy. Like
But also the fact that Amy Schumer is like such like
a woman, first of all. Like,
with the jokes.
no, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that a woman is. It's funny that she's a woman. I'm
He
saying,
said it, not me.
I'm saying that she's a woman supporting a person who was sexually assaulted and just women.
You're gonna get a lot of angry looks at the next open mic.
I am gonna get a lot of angry looks.
A lot of studs are
Yeah,
gonna be
dude.
looking at you
The
different.
mic that I went to, with I gotta stop talking about mics. All the Chicago mics. Not, I can't talk shit anymore. Do you guys realize that? Because I feel like a lot of people.
We got too big, guys. We got
get
too big. We're too
we're too
popular.
big. There's people. People are starting to find out about the podcast, the open mic. So I can't even talk shit anymore. But the last mic I went to, this is gonna make it seem like I was gonna talk shit about it. I wasn't, but it's called the
Well, you
live
should.
one. Ribbons. This is the one with the
Give us some juicy drama.
juicy drama.
Yeah.
No, nothing happened at this mic. I was just gonna say that it was a really cool bar called Alive One, and I had never been there. It was pretty cool, but that the night that I went to this past Sunday, it was a women's and non-binary night. So they had like a lit like the first half of the list is like reserved for like any women or non-binary comedian to just go up. So even if you're like, even if they finish that list and then like, okay, now let's start doing the guys. If a woman walks in and is like, can I go up? And they're like, yeah, you're going right after this next guy. We're bumping all the other guys afterwards, which is like, cool. I mean, cool. You guys could do that. This is making it seem like I was going to make a joke about it, but I wasn't. I just wanted to point out that that was a cool mic.
Oh,
And
I was
I
searching for a
support
joke.
I support women.
Don't worry, I got you. Hold on,
Go women.
hold on.
Go women. I support women's rights. Do you support women's rights?
Some guy was passing by and he was like, "What is
You're
this?
not going to answer the question?
A bi comedy show, or is it a monster truck rally?" I'm trying to find something where like, well, if you look outside, you
Yeah,
notice
yeah.
that all the cars outside
Oh,
are
like
banged
they're
up.
all Subarus?
Well, that too, but they're all banged up.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't want to say why.
Yeah, why would they be banged up?
I don't know. Women are excellent drivers.
Oh, I see.
They just are. What?
Guys, we are.
What did I say that's wrong?
We're a pro women mic,
What
guys.
did I say? Why am I canceled? I didn't say anything wrong. I literally said women are good drivers.
Dude, if
can't
we ever get
cancel me for that.
if we ever get canceled, are we gonna make the push to the right?
Oh, we're just gonna become those two brown guys, the coconuts of the right.
Yeah.
Nah, bro, because I've already seen how they treat brown guys on the right. Have
Yeah.
you seen Vivek Ramaswamy or whatever, and Cash Patel?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, right.
They like
on
Cash
True
Patel, though.
Social.
They actually do like Cash Patel, though.
No, they make memes about them. Like it's so funny how like you would expect, right? Like the left versus right, or at least that's how
Yeah.
they're trying to make it. Like you would expect like the left to be making memes of like Trump, Cash Patel, and like they do, but like a lot of the memes that come about like the Indian guys aren't even from the left; they're from the right because they're so racist.
Oh yeah.
That they're just
They
like,
definitely make fun of Indian guys, but they always say like Cash Patel's not them because he was born here.
well, the thing that I always hear is that's why they were making fun of. That's what I heard or read or whatever. That's why they were making fun of Cash
Ramaswamy.
Patel when Charlie Kirk died because I don't know if you remember when he made the speech when he died or whatever. He was like, Charlie Kirk, uh, rest now, brother. We have the watch.
Yeah, that was definitely the left
We'll see
clowning
you
on
in
him.
Valhalla. And then
That was
people
not the right.
no, but they were making fun of not like half making fun of it, but also half making an issue out of it. And they were like, "There's a reason why he said Valhalla." There's two theories because one, he didn't want to say heaven because supposedly he doesn't believe in heaven, and they were saying that it's because he's Hindu. And then two, they were saying that if you know how we're talking about on the other podcast episode how there's like secret meanings of words and phrases and stuff. So
Yeah.
Valhalla is actually supposed to be referring to like Viking
Yeah.
like heaven or whatever, and that's supposed to be traditionally only white
Oh
guys.
yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
it's like,
See, yeah,
yeah,
but you think Cash Patel thinks he's going to Valhalla? You think?
that's why I'm
I
saying,
think he
bro,
wants
they
to be.
just look
I think he
stupid.
wants to be let in.
Oh, he definitely. That's
You think
it's
they'll
so
let him in?
sad. It's like really sad because
Yeah.
like it's almost like uh
I really hate when I see it on like on social media, like black people be like, yeah, those Mexicans, they should just get them out of here because they're illegals. It's just like, bro, do you know who's next?
Wait, I don't think that's not my logic.
Oh
I get more mad at it
no, but
because
I'm
it's like
saying,
if any one of us goes to CVS and takes like a blood thing and
yeah,
does the 23andMe, nobody is gonna be here except for Mexicans, native, basically brown people. No one's
yeah.
here for. No one's gonna be actually from here except brown people. So it pisses me off when a black motherfucker, a white motherfucker, an Asian, anything that isn't brown is telling me or anyone else that's brown, like you're not from here. Like you stupid fuck. Like, do I go to Africa? Do I go to Europe? Do I go to China? And do I tell those motherfuckers where do I think that Chinese, African, or European native people should be? No. Should they give a fuck what a random Mexican guy from the other side of the world says over the people who should live on their land? No, they'd be stupid to give a fuck about what I think. So why the fuck would me or any other brown person from here give a fuck about what they think, bro? Here's what pisses me off because the way that America's going, it's gonna start going like this. This isn't me hoping. This isn't me like, oh, I hope no. Like I live here, so I would want it to go up, but it's probably gonna go down. This is what's gonna piss me off. All those motherfuckers are like, oh, I'm from here, oh, blah blah. When this shit starts going down, I bet you like half of those motherfuckers are gonna start going. Oh, let's go to Canada. Oh, let's go to Mexico. Oh, let's move to Europe. Oh, let's be fucking different and all this stupid dumb shit. When it's just like, oh, what happened to being from America, huh? Oh, you weren't really from here. Oh, only when it was good you wanted to be from here. Oh, when you fucking run into the ground, like white devils, man. The white
White
devils.
devils.
Dude, literally, I mean, like, if we can really talk about it, like, we're gonna talk about it. Like, there's so many animals that are now extinct on the North American continent. They're just like, oh man, like, if just the white devil did not come, we
We're
would
going
have
back to
we
Momumbo.
would have so much.
You
If
don't.
you guys missed this episode, go back 2 more episodes on the
Yeah.
Lemmy Dink marathon.
What's it called? Did you know that the woolly mammoths were actually alive at the same time as humans?
That's what
For
I'm
like a little bit.
saying, bro. That means Ice Age is it's not even an animated. It's an
Ice Age,
Ice
Ice
Age.
Agents.
What?
I don't know.
I
I
was gonna
just
say it's
saw.
an actual biopic.
I know, dude. I just freaking. I just
You
like.
just scared me for no
I know
reason.
your VR glass. You took up your VR glass. I was like, wait, are you?
Wait,
Are you?
seriously?
Are you still
They
there?
heard me? Jesus
Oh
Christ!
fuck! I gotta
They're gonna
bleep that
hack
out.
my shit.
Gotta bleep that out.
They're gonna hack my
Yeah,
shit.
frozen water. You think they'll get come to us if we said Ice Age? Kind of sounds like Ice Agents.
I just like the only thing that's good about these days is that you do see 1 or 2 videos. I don't know if you have of like ICE agents whenever they go to a store or something, and people are
Yeah.
like, "Get out! We don't
Get the
serve
fuck
your
out of
kind here."
here!
I love those
Go
videos.
back to where you came from, you
Yeah, yeah,
cocksuckers.
I like those videos. At least we got those.
Yeah,
But then for every one of those, there's like 15 like just tackling a random like
yeah.
small
But
woman.
that now I get that. That's what I was talking about. Like when we're like how black people fit into that picture about like how there's like people joining ICE and like trying to deport like Mexicans too.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? And that's how you were saying like why like kind of like Cash Patel, like how like they feel like they're gonna be actually like welcome and they want to be like included into like the white like Trump administration.
Oh yeah.
But it's just like, do you really like? I don't know the whole like. Do you genuinely believe that they'll let you like? like once like the dust settles, like if they win, do you think that they're not gonna just discriminate against you now?
Yeah, that's what they're seeing. That's what a lot of them are. I
Yeah,
mean, well, at least the ones that are paying attention, because they from the beginning they
yeah,
cut like a lot of funding. They cut uh they took down like all the statues in the military for like the black activists or whatever. They I don't th- I they either did or there was like a big thing where they were trying to rip the name from like the historically like black Air Force
yeah,
thing
yeah.
or something.
Because the argument was like, oh, we're trying to make them war names, but it's like, okay, so
Yeah.
we're why are we trying to scrub like black veterans
Yeah,
from the
exactly.
same ships?
Yep.
It's like, okay, so then what's the real issue? What was the issue then? Like, what's the real issue for in this case at least? And there was just like, yeah, no, we want to just replace it with a different guy who's also just slightly greater. Like this guy that has like not anymore like what is it called, accommodations, or no, was it like awards,
Accomplishments and shit.
accomplishments, like then this other guy, like it's really not a big difference
No, not
in terms
nothing
of
at
like
all.
on paper, but the reason this black guy is up there is because he like broke barriers is way different. It always reminds me, like, I remember when I was a kid, I was like, I remember asking my dad, I'm like, dang, Jackie Robinson was must have been a really good baseball player if they let him in to the major leagues. My dad was like, no, he was not even the best black baseball player, and I was like, what? And he was like, yeah, he was actually like okay in the Negro leagues. He actually wasn't even that good. That she's like he was just sitting, and my dad like even as a kid he knew, he like looked up like stats and stuff too, and so he was like, yeah, like the Negro League was just that much better than the major leagues. That Jackie Robinson was okay, and he came to the major leagues and like was actually doing really good.
Oh,
Like the best players to ever play, a lot of people say that they were in the Negro leagues, and like they never, there was probably players better than Babe Ruth even, that just that we never, because they don't count their stats. They barely implemented their stats like a couple years ago, the Negro League stats. And like
mm,
the bunch of white people were like mad, like those don't count. Those didn't count. That wasn't the major leagues.
that's crazy. That's crazy because you have to like imagine there was a Michael Jordan type of
Yeah,
level player during that time in the Negro leagues that was so good, but just because of the fact that people were racist, they're like, we have to erase.
Josh Gibson
But that imagine if Michael
played for the
Jordan,
Chicago American Giants.
you just put a bunch of words together.
I did not.
You did.
No, actually, I'm not sure if he played for
See,
Chicago or
see,
for the Grays. But Josh Gibson,
can't
he
trust this
what's it
guy.
called? His stats. He has better stats than Babe Ruth.
Is Babe Ruth supposed to have like the best stats ever? Or something?
Yeah, Shohei Ohtani is the first person to like break his like stats.
Really? That's why
Yeah,
everybody thinks he's so good.
thinks like that's what I'm saying. Like
Let me
he
think.
he was he literally on paper in terms of stats was like is statistically like the best player of all time, and nobody has been able to break his records until Shohei Ohtani.
Oh, I just thought the.
And, you know, there's actually a bunch of rumors that Babe Ruth wasn't actually white, that he was actually biracial, but he was just white passing.
I believe it.
Isn't that crazy?
He does look weird.
He does look weird.
He does look
He's,
like
I'm sure he was
mixed.
Like Vin Diesel
Yeah,
type person.
exactly. He doesn't look like a
He had
white guy.
tons of black fans, and like he would like pose with like black fans. Like he would take pictures with them when at the time when people were like we got to keep them out of our stadiums. You know what I mean?
Damn.
So people were like, obviously he never was spoken about like his race, but people were like, okay, this guy's black. If he's like
Also, the name Babe Ruth. That's
Babe,
not like a
that's a
white
pimp
guy
name,
name.
guys. That's a pimp name.
That yeah, that's not.
Babe Ruth, that guy's slanging
Okay,
hoes.
I'm gonna give you a couple names. You tell me what ethnicity they are. Okay.
Guys, pimp name or vintage baseball player, guys.
No, no, you just tell me race.
Okay, just
I
race.
want pure cancellation here. All
I
right,
get you. I get you.
that pure white energy. No, okay. Um,
Smoky Green.
Charlie,
Oh, Charlie.
Charlie.
That's too white. I
Okay,
think it's very rare that you see a
okay.
black Charlie. And if he's named Charles, it's very rare that he goes by Charlie. He probably goes by or something. I don't know.
All right, all right. Baby J.
Babe, that's black. I would say, in my opinion.
Black.
I think that's pretty. I think that's black.
Ricky.
I think that's white. I just reminds me too much of the Trailer Park Boys.
Really, to me, automatically the name I go to for that is Ricky Valens.
He's Mexican though.
Ricky.
Nobody ever
Shalom.
yeah, nobody ever talks about Ricky Valens when they talk about the what is it called, the Billie Holiday. They always think it's just because I think three musicians died on that plane crash. It
Yeah.
was a I forgot who the third guy is, but Richie Valens or the pilot obviously. Richie Valens and then Buddy Holly. There was a third singer. I forgot his name. He had one of those like old timey names. Like his name was probably like Springy Jock,
Uh,
like yeah,
like Baby J.
yeah, like Baby J, yeah, like Baby Ruth, Babe Ruth,
Baby Cheeto.
Baby Cheeto.
Um,
I think his name was like Big Bob
Bing
Slinger,
Bong.
Big Bob Slinger or something.
Bing Bong.
That was his stage name.
Shalom.
That I don't know that guy.
What ethnicity?
Oh, I think you're talking about the plane crash singers.
I never heard that guy.
I never heard of a Shalom.
What?
Shalom, that guy isn't that just mean hi
Uh,
in like Hebrew?
Polish.
It'd be funny if you named the dude Shalom.
For real, there has to be. Well, like
It's
there.
like naming somebody Ola.
What's his? Oh, fuck. What did fuck? Manny Pacquiao, Filipino.
Yeah.
Filipinos always name their kids crazy shit, but he specifically named his daughter something crazy.
Really?
What is it? It's like, is it Beyonce? No, it's something like stupid, like if like
Stupid Pacquiao.
no, it's like fucking um like Blue Ivy. It makes Blue Ivy look like a good name.
Oh,
It's I think it's Princess or something. It's something like even
like
worse
a
than
dog name?
Princess. It's something just like what the fuck, like
Sweetie.
I don't know, but they do say that the Filipinos always
My
give their
mom had
names
a friend
crazy.
who had a daughter named Patience.
That's
That is
crazy. What are
crazy.
you
I
doing,
don't know,
lady?
man. That's not even one of the good word names.
That's also like that's something that people get tattooed on them in
Yeah,
cursive. That's not like a
I think she wanted a good
patience.
tattoo. Think that's what it. I think that's what it was. She's
For
like, I need an
real.
excuse
For
to tattoo Patience.
real. No, like
Or
literally.
she got the tattoo first, and she was like, okay, I gotta explain this somehow.
Shit.
I gotta explain. Let me just go
I
get
don't even know
pregnant
which
real
one is
quick.
worse for the little girl. What does the little girl go by? Patience? Like that's or she
Yeah.
goes by like
Well,
shit.
she probably goes by Patty.
That yeah. That's a missed
Yeah.
Patty is like a name like let's just say if you're growing up and you have
Yeah.
a Patty in your
Name is
class.
Patty, and you're like, oh, I've always wondered what her real name was.
Oh, I was gonna say like that's like a solidified everyone's best friend.
Oh
Like a
yeah.
Patty. Like, oh that's just Patty.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know
That's what I'm
Patty.
saying.
That's
And
Patty.
nobody knows their real name. Everybody's so cool with Patty and doesn't know any personal details about them.
Can't tell anyone, but Patty sucked me off behind the school yesterday.
Oh my god.
Yeah, dude, it was crazy. A lot of teeth, though. A lot of
A
teeth.
lot of teeth.
I wouldn't do it again. Not with Patty.
You gotta be a little more patient, dude.
You think that's what her name stands for?
What?
Nah, no
No way.
way.
That
No,
is
nobody
stupid.
would be named Patience. It's fucking retarded.
That is that's like one of those like 10 commandments or something.
We're gonna upload this video and then we're gonna lose one subscriber.
We're gonna lose 33.
30.
33
We're gonna go in the
subscribers now.
negatives for subscribers.
Can
we're
we
gonna
do that? We're gonna
we're-
owe somebody
yeah,
subscribers.
we're gonna owe YouTube like 12 subscribers.
Oh my god.
That's a lot of fake accounts,
That'd be pretty
guys.
funny. If it's owing somebody subscribers. All right, we got 1 minute left.
Oh
I
shit.
forgot what I was gonna say. Oh yeah, I was gonna say like as a kid, people didn't know my real name for a long time. People thought my real name was Rico, like my first name.
What did you feel like when you told them your real name? Did you
Well,
feel
I
like a
never.
mask was coming off?
What's it called? I forgot.
I
yeah,
forgot my name too.
no, dude, yeah, because everybody called me Rico. So like before until high school, nobody called me Carlos.
That's such like a beginning of like
I wouldn't be
a middle
Carlos if it
school
wasn't for high
story
school. By the
name.
way,
Like, hey, that's me, Mitch, or like not Mitch, but
yeah,
like
my name's Ringo.
yeah, exactly, Ringo. What's my real name? I don't even know. Everyone in this town calls me Ringo, and that just became my name. That's me, Ringo.
Yeah, let me tell you about how I got that name.
I was
All the way
behind the
back
school
in the summer.
and this bitch Patty came up to me. She
And
said, "You want me to
she
suck
sucked my
your
dick, and she gave me ringworm. So then from then on, I was Ringo.
Best summer ever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna see you guys in the next clip.
Peace.
I remember what's it called as a kid when people I don't even remember how it was that people found out what my real name was. But because I wouldn't tell them because I mean that's not like thing that just comes up in conversation. You guys want to know what my real name is? So I think it might have been like there was like whenever there was a substitute teacher
Mhm.
and like somebody was like Carlos, and I'm like that's me, and people were like what? This guy's name is Carlos this whole
What?
time, and then people would be and I again I would like forget that people didn't know my name was Carlos. I just assumed people knew that my name was Rico because there was another Carlos in my class already. So
And to you, well, that's your name, so you're like, of course, everyone calls me Rico. Everyone knows that because there's another
there's
Carlos in
another
the class,
Carlos in the
and then
class.
everybody's just like, yeah, why do they call you Rico?
Yeah, no, but so but I just remember being like for a while
Pissed off,
pissed off,
mad at the world,
destroyed. I
just
was just mentally distraught. I was like, who am I?
you went
who
VR on their
who am I?
asses.
Now, Rico's a way cooler name to go by.
Yeah, it
I
is.
should have went. I should have was in high school. The reason
You
I
should have,
didn't
bro. If you went by Rico, you would have got so many more bitches.
so many more than zero.
So many more.
What's it called? There was one class where I did correct the teacher, but yeah, the only reason I didn't go by Rico is because whenever you know how when you first go into school and it's like, what do you go by a different name? Like that wasn't a thing at the time yet. You know,
Yeah.
it's like towards senior year, like the teachers were more like, there's like people changing genders. There's like, do you have a different name you want to go
Yeah.
by?
Yeah.
But like our freshman year was just like, this is your name. This is what's on the paper. This is what you're going by. And but I remember like yeah, my freshman year, like all the classes, I'm like, yeah, my name's Carlos. I didn't correct the teacher, and everybody called me Carlos until Spanish class, and it was like Carlos, and then I was like, do you go by a different name, like a nickname? But the thing is, this is Spanish class, so she was like, it was like a Mexican teacher, so she was just like, everybody has nicknames in Mexico, so everybody's got to have nicknames here. And so I was like,
Oh,
and everybody had nicknames that they went by.
yeah.
So in Spanish class was the only place that I got called Rico. So anybody that had me like freshman year Spanish, even in Whitney Young, called me Rico.
I don't know what that's so funny to me. I'm imagining you like that. Maybe let's just say Spanish is third period, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So you had second period. Let's just say it's like math, and then so you introduced yourself in math, and you were like, "Hey guys, my name is Carlo Rico." And then you go to third period, but let's just say someone who was also with you in second period goes with you to third period, and they're expecting like, "Oh, this guy's gonna say he's Carlos," and then they get to you, and you're like, "Oh, I'm Big
I'm
Daddy."
Rico.
No, I'm Big Daddy Pimp. Yeah, like something that's so crazy. It's like, what the
Yeah, that'd be
fuck?
funny if Ching like wasn't Ching until like
That
fifth
dude,
period.
I was also thinking of him, Daniel. That was his real
Yeah,
name
his real
too.
name was Daniel. See, I didn't
Yeah,
even know what his real name
it
was.
was. I had him for. He was in my. I actually had a lot of classes with him, and like, uh, we would like cross paths, and it would be funny sometimes, but like we never like talked intimately. But I would always remember.
You look real sad because the mask is putting
Ching
your
ching.
eyebrows down.
I remember Mr. Geiger. He was our homeroom teacher, and
Yeah,
then we also me and Ching had the same gym class, and we had him freshman year.
yeah.
And then I remember Mr. Geiger didn't want to call him Ching Ching. No, he didn't want to call him Ching. He was like, "I'm not calling you Ching. I'm calling you Daniel." And he was like, "It's Ching Ching." No, well, yeah, that's what he said, right? And then we go to uh PE, and he's there again, and he's all like, "All right," and then that and then he's all like ching ching. Everybody was like
that's
here
that's
here,
totally a Jordan Peele,
dude.
Jordan
It
and
was
Peele,
so funny, dude.
a Key and Peele skit right there.
Yeah, I remember telling because I remember like back then I used to like it was high school, so like my parents were like asking and shit, and they were like, "Oh yeah, like how's high school? Is there anybody like that like sticks out or whatever, blah blah, all this shit." And I would never tell them about him, but he's always gonna stick in my head. Like in high school, that guy knew himself well enough to be like, I'm Ching, I'm
I'm
Ching
not
Ching,
Daniel.
I'm not Daniel. I'm super fuffalicious 6,000. I don't know, some cool like he already knew
Yeah,
he was Ching Ching like back then. That's crazy.
yeah, that
I
is true.
I remember
I should have had more confidence.
on
My
Snap
life would be so different right now if I was still Rico. You guys realize
his
that?
Snapchat name was Ching X2.
My Snapchat name
Ching
was
Ching.
Rico, my last name. That was cool. That was a cool Instagram. Did
You
you
should have
have
left it at Rico, bro.
that's always taken. People always take Rico first. It's always taken by a black dude.
Rico. fuck?
Yeah,
You sound mad about it.
I am mad about it because I know that it's not his real
Yeah,
name.
it's
It's like a
not.
nickname.
Yeah,
I mean,
they're always like Cinco or like something at the, or like there's another one. There's another famous one. Flaco,
Flacco. Oh yeah,
Sosa.
Sosa. What's
Um,
another Hispanic
yeah,
nickname
I'll
that they
see it
give?
sometimes and I'll click on like because I'll be like, what the fuck? There
Chico.
something and I'll click and it's just like a dreadhead and I'll be like, what the
Yeah.
fuck?
I mean, I'm sure that's a very small percentage of them that are just like Dominican, but like I feel like most of them are just like
Nah, I feel like you can tell when they're
American
Dominican.
dudes.
Dominicans very rarely go super dark, like super dark. Like
Oh,
they'll be
yeah,
like
but
definitely darker than us.
The African Americans though also very rarely go super dark.
Who? What?
African Americans have like 35%, like on average, 35% of them are have white in them, or
I
have
can
35%
name
white in them.
Terry Crews,
Terry Crews,
Kevin Hart, uh,
Kai Cenat.
Kai Cenat,
Okay, now think about any other black person, and chances are that they're like pretty like
Shaq,
Shaq, Ice Cube,
Daniel Day Lewis,
Snoop Dogg, Dr. Dre. I'm just naming rappers. They're all light skinned.
NWA,
And yeah, NWEA. There's literally a guy called Yella because he's yellow.
Future.
Future. Future. So he's like Drake. Well, I mean that guy's half.
Yeah, he's half. He's
But any other black
Jewish. Dude,
African
Drake
American,
is so
Kanye,
cringe. I had to
Common, um, Malcolm X, uh,
Martin Luther
Martin
King,
Luther King. See, those guys aren't all super dark.
XXX
Tentacion,
Tentacion.
yeah.
See, but that's another thing. Like, why the fuck was he Tentacion?
He said, I just really like the. I think he said in an interview, he just likes Spanish words, how they sound, and he's like, I want to be a temptation.
Tentacion.
Yeah, and he's like XXX because I watch a lot of porn.
Is that actually?
Yeah,
What
he's like
the
they used to call
fuck?
me Young Dagger Dick. You never seen that meme? That's from the interview explaining his name. But that's the thing, people don't know if he was being serious or not. That's why he named himself that.
Yeah, supposedly that's what people liked about him. That
But
he was like super chill like that.
yeah, but you could in the interview, like I mean, I've only ever seen that. That's the only video I've ever seen of XXX Tentacion ever, and he's literally like on the verge of laughing the whole time. He's like, I I named it because I watch a lot of porn. And he's like, oh, so you go by XX Tentacion? He's like, yeah, I like it because I like Spanish words. And he was being for real for a second, and he's like, yeah, I want to be a temptation. And he's like, and then later he was like, okay, do you go by any other names? Because that's like kind of long for somebody to say. He's like, yeah, they used to call me Young Nigger Dick. You can call me that. Oh my god.
No, I've never seen
That video is so funny because he's not being for real, but also like he's also saying facts, so it's like you don't even know.
I'm a young dagger dick.
You can call me Young Nigger Dick. He was like the woman was asking the questions was a woman too, so he was like half like joking.
Was she fine as hell?
I don't remember.
Was she fine as hell?
She fine as hell.
I'm gonna take a bet just by the way that you're not reacting or responding that she was indeed fine as hell. Was she a white lady, a black lady?
I don't remember.
Oh, that's the best. I had that
That's
response
the
lined up
best.
no matter what you said. See, guys, I'm not racist.
Don't you guys love having sex when you don't know the answer to that question?
Don't you guys love insert your favorite nomination here? Girls. Ah, see?
Yeah.
Fit whatever you want in there.
Dude, there was this freaking video that I saw that was so fucking funny, and I can't find it anywhere
Nice.
anymore. It was this guy interviewing like a guy in the street. He's like, "What do you look for?" He's like, "What do you look for in a woman?" And he was like, "Latina." And then he was like, "Okay, well, like, well, you know, what kind of like what would you like look into besides like if you find a woman, like what is a thing that you would want them to be or like want them to do or something?" Latina. And he's like, "Okay, but I understand Latina, but like, you know, like any hobbies?" No, I just want them to be
Okay,
Latina.
that I have a
The video
question.
is so
When all of
funny.
this is all settled and done, I wonder if that's gonna be something that attributed to like why people like do not like Mexicans at least right now, or at least Hispanics right now, right? I wonder if like a lot of like because that's something that's like huge right now. Like if you
What?
ask a white guy, a black guy, an Asian guy, like like a lot of them
Latinas are hot.
are a hot thing right now. If you be
Yeah, they're
like,
a
what type
hot
of
thing.
girls are you into? A lot of them will say Latinas. So I wonder if that's something within like the other
I think
women.
that's your algorithm.
You think that's my algorithm?
I'm
People
just
being
saying
into
you
Latinas.
can look up
Well, yeah, you can look up being into
hint.
like snow bunnies, being into like black girls
No,
and
no, no.
everything.
I was gonna say you can look up like stats like on Hinge and stuff and like Tinder, like who gets the most matches, like what
That's
race.
weird.
Yeah,
But it probably is
but
Latinas.
no, it's not.
Who is it?
It's literally like 90% white women are getting the most matches.
But that's probably because they pay for it or some shit.
No, that's just how it works. But
Nah,
I mean, even
I think it's
guys,
Latinas.
you know what's it called? Guys over 6'3" are in the top 1% of matches. But also brown guys. Just the fact that you're a brown guy makes you in the bottom 1% of matches.
That's a lie.
That's not.
That's a
Might be a
lie.
lie. Might be a lie. I heard it in a joke. I don't know.
What the fuck?
Shout out Abe. He could be lying to all of us, and I believe
Who
him.
said that?
Abe Kalav. He's the guy who I do go to all the open mics with.
He said brown guys on the bottom 1%.
Yes.
Is he a brown guy?
Yeah.
Oh, I was gonna be like, this fucking Abe sound like a white guy. This white guy is saying the brown guy.
Well, he does sound like a white guy,
Show
but don't
me,
we all sound like a white guy at some point?
show me his ex, bro. Like,
There are actual stats that you can look up. I know that for sure.
well,
But I was gonna say though, I feel like people underestimate how much um
how much pussy I can make up for the rest of us? I
like
got you
makeup
guys.
like on the VR headset.
Like,
What do you mean?
no,
I mean, I personally,
nah, forget that.
I I, I was gonna I was gonna say like I personally like I don't think I could ever be attracted to a white woman. I'm not sure if that's genetic or what.
I, I'm, maybe this has to be cut off. Maybe premeditatively, I'm gonna say this in case to make it easy for you. All
Yeah,
right, we love you guys, and if you guys want to like and subscribe, hit us in the comments down below, and we'll see you guys next time. All right, I'm gonna say what I'm
that's
gonna
a
say.
preemptive ending just in
Yeah,
case it gets
preemptive
cut out.
ending.
Okay, cool.
What's happening now? It's making me super like before. I used to be like, whatever is whatever, man. If you fall
Yeah,
in love with whatever, it's
yeah,
like um yellow, brown, black, white, purple, green, doesn't matter. But now, bro, with everything happening, I'm like, I don't know
you got to keep the blood pure.
what exactly, bro. I'm like 1,000% more towards like a Mexican girl, like
Yeah,
specifically Mexican, not like just Hispanic, not just Latina, like specifically Mexican, bro.
yeah,
And the more I can get it closer to like where my people are from, like village type shit, pueblos type shit, even better.
yeah. As close to incest as possible
As
without being
I
incest.
want that shit.
Without being
I want the
incest,
family trees to almost be intertwined, but
I
they
want it
stopped
to
it.
be a circle,
Hey man,
snake eating its own
hey
tail.
man, fuck it.
I, I
She
totally understand that like whole like we gotta stick together now, but it's also like as soon as this Trump administration is over, we can't be in that whole we can't be in that we,
Yeah, I agree.
yes, I concur. We can't be in that whole like stick to like our people only. I gotta stick together mode because I feel like it's gonna start as soon as the white people like our common enemy is gone. Like the white people like as soon as they're like not in power anymore, we're gonna start like okay, well now we have to like only Mexicans, only black people. Like if we stay in that mode where we're gonna be divided again, in my opinion.
maybe, but one more Latinos for us. That's already
More
like
Latinos for us.
that. I'm pretty happy with that. Two, fuck, I forgot my two. But hey,
Hey, no white women for me, unless they look like not white.
oh no, I do remember my two. I do kind of get. Also, I do because there's. I don't want to give out too much, but there's someone in one side of my family that
That you
they're
would really like to have babies with. Is that what you were gonna say?
no, that they're doing the opposite of what I'm saying, where they're getting
Oh,
married and they're getting married and they have impregnated someone of the opposite race.
and it's a guy.
It's a guy. It's a brown guy who impregnated
Oh,
a white girl. Whoa.
oh, that guy does not. That guy. That's probably guy is probably an LA Dodgers fan.
That no, what I'm saying is that like it is kind of cool to be because you're like how the other guy was saying like oh
Oh,
we're in the
he's
1%.
colonizing.
Exactly, he's reverse colonizing. I do like that
Jeez.
also.
That's what I was gonna say. Because if it's like a woman like getting with a white guy, I feel like it's not as bad. I feel like what?
Not as bad.
Well, in terms of like the keeping the race pure thing,
Oh yeah, yeah.
because they're not
Also,
carrying the name.
I'm not saying keeping it pure like you. Like you keep saying. All I'm saying is that
What
I just
else?
like
Okay,
another
you can
Mexican.
spin it however you want, but
It's just
that's
about
the
culture, man.
bottom.
It's about culture.
Keeping it pure.
It's
That's what
about
the you know. That's
culture.
what the Nazis said.
It's about culture, man.
That we're just trying to keep the Aryan culture alive. That's all we're trying to do.
Well, literally, we literally got raped by like the conquistadores
Yeah,
and like our own, like even the brown people before they came here, they were all like pillaging each other, raping each other. So like, I'm
they weren't. They weren't raping. They weren't raping.
everyone else gets to be like incesty. It's our time to be incesty, man.
Why would you want to be
Because
incesty?
everyone else got the option
Wait,
to,
are you talking
man.
about incesty as in terms of like staying in the same race?
Yeah,
Okay,
that's what
yeah,
I
you
mean.
should clarify
That's
that.
what I mean, guys.
Okay, I figured that's what you meant, and I know that's not, but that's not
I
how
don't
it
mean
came
it in a
across.
racial way. I'm just saying more like because literally the original language of the people who were from Mexico and
Yeah,
in Tenochtitlan is Nahuatl. That's
I think there
literally
was two.
disappearing. It's literally disappearing. So the more
I think now
people
what's the most. I think that was like in
like
like the
okay
bottom of
all
Mexico,
that
right?
okay how you're
Yeah, yeah,
saying Nazis and all that shit it does kind of make me feel like yeah that is kind of bad but at the same time not Germany Nazi is in a position where they're in a position of like commanding power
yeah.
like they're looking down on people being like we don't want you in here. It's more like from my perspective at least to say it for Mexicans is like yeah because people came over here and they fucked us all up, man. Like we the infrastructure we don't have shit like that. Like even if we were to do what I'm saying it's impossible to get to 100% of Mexican blood. It's like impossible.
Well, there's no such thing
It's impossible.
as Mexican blood.
It's impossible.
There's no such thing.
It's impossible.
But I'm saying like that way of thinking is dangerous because let's say the Mexicans somehow do get the power in America, then it's like okay, are we gonna be doing the same things that Nazis did?
No, we'll be a lot cooler than them. We'll chill,
No,
bro.
we would be cooler.
We will be
Just give me
cooler.
the keys, bro.
Just
Just give me the keys.
watch,
I won't
bro.
crash the car. I
Let me
promise.
drive, bro. Let me drive.
Bro, I promise, bro.
I want.
Oh my
I
god,
drank a little.
bro.
I drank one
I just
beer.
drank. It was
I
one
drank
bottle of
one
tequila, bro.
beer.
You're tripping, dude.
She hasn't texted me in 2 years,
I just give me the fucking.
and
Oh my god.
if I go
bro.
down, we're all
Stop
going
being a little
down.
bitch, bro. Just give me
Stop
the
being a
keys to the
bitch,
car.
bro.
I won't crash. Look, I'm
You
literally.
remember what happened
I'm
in Cancun, right?
like I got us home.
And I
I
still
got us
didn't
home.
tell people about that time, right?
Yeah,
You and me and Patty behind the school.
yeah, exactly, bro.
Patty didn't even suck nothing, and you know it.
Exactly.
She took the blame for it, but you know who was toothy
You
that
know,
day.
you know what happened.
You know you got your braces off the week before. You fucking bitch.
Yeah, yeah. That's why you got that missing tooth.
You
It got chipped.
fucking bitch. And we blamed it on Patty, the fucking whore.
Yeah.
That's why she's a whore now. That's why we all call her Patty the whore.
That's why she was like Patience was like so her mom like predicted she was gonna be a hooker. So she's like, why even give her a nickname that's later? Why not just give it to her on her birth certificate now?
Yeah. Patience. Yeah, Patty. Yeah, fuck you, Patty. Yeah, let's go home. Let's get out of here.
Patience and her sister Chastity. All right, guys.
Yeah, guys, that's it for us.
That's it for
It definitely feels like a natural ending spot.
Yeah, that's totally.
Alrighty.
All right.
Love you guys. We'll see you guys in the next episode. Leave a comment down below, like and subscribe, and we'll see you guys next time.
Peace.